Hello, world. Welcome to episode 31 of the Podcast Monitor app. Last time we finished cleaning everything up. We now have this episode class, which is we initially were calling a validated dictionary. And so basically, it validates that it has these 5 items and that these kind of invariants, the types, and then some kind of basic information is it should be update should be a featured. That's interesting. I feel like that's wrong. Should be a past. Shouldn't be. So that should be it shouldn't be. And this pub date timestamp. Okay, I'm going to look at that later. Anyway, we updated the equals using DiffMatchPatch to kind of give scores to how, when comparing two of these episode validated dictionaries, whether how similar the titles are, the description, how close they are in time, and the MP3 link. We then figured out some weights that would be good for this, calculate a weighted score with these being normalized from 0 to 1, and then we check the score against the threshold to determine if two things are equal using this system. And then we have this, which has a bunch of different episodes, as well as this fake episode we created, and then verifies that things are equal or not equal. We could split this into multiple tests if we wanted to, but it's pretty good as is here. So yeah, we basically now are just going to merge this back into main. When you look at the commit history, we were using the DiffMatchPatch in main. So everything is good there. All we did was kind of add in a few episodes. We just kind of added all this code and stuff. So we can complete the deliverable for this, merge it back into main, and then we're gonna go into the prototype and kind of remove a bunch of all this extra junk that's here that's now coded and kind of reconfigure that. So let's get started. We'll mark this as complete, and then we'll say git commit and completing deliverable. Okay, so now when we're looking at this, we now have all this. We want to consolidate it kind of down and commit it back into main. So I'm going to do the same stuff I've been doing before. So I'm going to go git branch. No need to use the v branch because we're just creating a new branch actually. So I want git checkout -b for a new branch. We'll call this DiffMatchPatch 22 merge. Okay, and then we have all these commits here that we want. So what are we at? 15, so we want 14. So starting the deliverable, so we want to go git reset head 14. It's going to unwind all the commits, and everything is now staged here again, or unstaged technically. And now if we look at the history again, we see we're now at the same place as main, adding the deliverable 22 for that, added the repr and all that stuff there. So let's see, what do we have? We have modified episodes, test suite all. I guess that's also, we should check that real quick. So let's go Python test suite all. Make sure everything still passes. Everything passes, and verify that the episode equality one. Episode equality is here and ran, so we're good there. All right. And then the work tracker, and then we have the new episode equality unit test. So let's check out tests. Okay, so here we simply added in the unit test. Work tracker, we simply completed the deliverable. So those aren't really worth mentioning. Now we know that this whole thing is new, so we added the test for it. So really the thing that we changed was episode. Okay, and so we updated so basically it's literally just all the stuff that we did for this. We replaced a simple equality of that. So we'll say git add everything. We'll say git commit -m, and we'll say, and so we need to do the merge or the merge commit that we've been doing. So it's going to be merge DiffMatchPatch 022, and it's going to be episodes 28 through, so 27's here, and episode 28 we did that. Let's go all the way back up to, let's scroll all the way back up to the commit history here, the actual commit history. So we're taking the rest of 28, 29, and 30. So ep 28 through ep 30, right? So now when you look at the commit history, you kind of know that 24, 25, 26 are going to be on this branch here. And then 27 was basically what we did there, plus this one. 28 is going to be this, and the rest of it is going to be on this DiffMatchPatch here through 30, and then now we're on episode 31. So that's the logic behind what I'm doing there. And so we'll say updated episode equal to compare to score, or let's say to score similarities of Vedict fields and so what we are equate matching and equate matches with UT. Okay, I like that. All right, so we have this here. Okay, so now we have to come and go, we'll do vbranch main. And we'll say git merge DiffMatchPatch 022 merge. Get all that stuff back, check out the log, and main, and those are now the same. So we're good there. So now we've merged everything in, and just for verify everything still works, test suite all. Great. All right, so now let's come back into this prototyping code and we can get rid of most of this junk. So let's start at the bottom. We don't need any of this, any of the scoring that we were working out, any of those scoring methods. I mean, really, we don't need anything DiffMatchPatch wise. I can get rid of all that. These are all just kind of comparisons. All episodes on that feed. So let's keep Alright, well I guess let's start with this. Let's run this and see what happens. Python prototype. That took a weird amount of time. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Scrolling up. Alright, so the first thing we did was kind of grab some of the feed info that first 5 episodes on the feed. We have the new, so this is the Mystery Crate feed. We have the new Rule of 2, Mystery Crate, God Bless Football, Too Many Men, Cinephobe, and Moco that came out in the past few days. We go, okay, let's get all the feeds that were on 224, which is what we've kind of been working with here. And so you have these same episodes that we've been looking at: Rule of 2, Mystery Crate, Off the Looking Glass, and Zoom Zoom. First 5 episodes on Mystery Crate feed, we have the new Mandalorian, this one. So here we have 17 and Rule of 2 with the Bad Batch 9 and 10. All right, so is that in the first 5 anymore? No, it looks like now we're kind of past that. So we can probably remove this as well because it doesn't really relate anymore. So first 5 episodes, so we'll get rid of this. Do we use this elsewhere? No. So we can get rid of that too. Or, yeah, we can get rid of this. Because then we reset feed here. And printing intersections of both feeds. Oh, so that's interesting. Okay, so now the intersections of both feeds. Oh, so this I'm just printing it. So this actually, so it doesn't like show it properly, but this does now. So right, we are now getting the intersection of, we found these here and these here. This is actually the one that is on that, and then we have all episodes, and then here, oh, we just print out the episodes using the repr, and then all the episodes of the Mystery Crate feed for those date. It's that. Okay, so yeah, let's just get rid of all this. We will get rid of all this here. I don't really care. Actually, hold on. Mystery Crate feed. All right, so let's do this. So we will say so 0. So the feed that we're printing out on the top is so we'll have this will be data 0, and we'll say, can I put ampersands in there? No. Lebertard and Friends. So that's the Lebertard and Friends feed. And so actually we'll go F, LAF. of all this. We'll move this stuff up here. Go to that. Move this down here. Move these two up here. I guess we'll put these in alphabetical order. Feed. Okay, so that's all good. Don't need this anymore. And then, so here we got the parser. The mystery crate one is this. Actually, I'm gonna use this naming convention. So this will be LAF feed. So we have the MC feed and the LAF feed. I think Stupidity's one. Okay, and then we can get rid of all of this. We can get rid of all this stuff now too. So get rid of all that. Okay, so here we will say filter dot on date LAF feed, and this will be DT, and we'll do yesterday, which was a Friday. So we'll do 2023 month 03 or 3 17. And this is on date, so we don't need any of that. Oh, I guess we also need TC info. Kind of want to remove that. Kind of want to remove this necessity for it that we're like always calling it. Okay. For app in that. So let's just print everything that was on the Lebertard feed, Lebertard and Friends feed yesterday. Let's see if this works. No. No. Okay, key 010. Wait, what happened? Get item, return self data. Podcast monitor feed. So what is line 10? Get item. Okay. Oh. We need to say episode because this is the, there we go. All right, so we have 2. Rule of 2 and mystery crate. So instead, let's just print ep name. Oh, title. All right, so those are the 2 episodes that we have yesterday. So we'll say print times 5. $317. And some spaces and star. Times 5. All right. Okay, let's do the same thing for Mystery Crate. MC, and this will be the MC, the Mystery Crate feed. All right, so we have these two here, right? And it's the same sort of differences. So now we'll say filter dot so let's update this and say LAF 0317 equals this. And this will be LAF feed 317. I'm going to do the same thing here. Just change this to MC. Get rid of that. All right, that should still work. All right, and now we'll do another filter. We'll say, so we want filter dot intersection, right, ones that are on both, of this feed and this feed. So we'll do that, and then we'll come down here and we'll say intersection. All right, cool. Everything worked. So now we can come in here. Let's try another thing. So we'll want filter dot in range, LAF feed DT. So we're going to start this. So we're going to say, we'll just do Sunday to Saturday. Everything gets posted Monday through Friday. So we'll do Sunday to Saturday. So that's the 12th through the 18th. So we'll have 2023, 3, 12. And then the end will be DT 2023, 318. Okay. So this will be LAF feed. So this is what, the third week of March. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Long name, but that's cool. And then so let's give this some better spacing here. And let's do this. Or no, we don't want this one. We want, actually, I mean, we just want to print it. So this, print the episode title. All right, let's try this out. Okay, so this week there was a Cinephile, a Cooligans, Too Many Men, the Pausecast, Cooligans, Basketball Illuminati, Shutdown Fullcast, Off the Looking Glass, God Bless Football, Moco, Cinephode, Too Many Men, God Bless Football again, Mystery Crate, and Rule of Two. All right, so that's everything that was posted this week that we're on, right? So what we'd want to do is essentially kind of turn this into a tweet, right? That's the end goal. And we want to kind of look at the other podcasts and find an intersection, right? So let's say we'll just take another one, other feed, and we'll say parser.getFeed, feed metadata, data, and we'll just pick one randomly. So we'll say 7. I don't know which one this is. So we'll say print and we'll say looking for other episode, or looking for third week March episodes on another feed, and here we'll say feed, and then we'll have other feed, metadata, and what is it, title, feed, metadata, name, name. And then we're going to say intersection equals filter dot intersection LAF third week other feed, and then 4F in intersection print it. Okay, so let's see how this works out. All right, so we get an error. I misspelled metadata. So not a bad error yet. Okay. So the feed is Basketball Illuminati, right? So we should be able to find this one here, out indefinitely, is the one that was there. And this is taking a very long time to run. Curious. So we printed this, and it can't be this that's taking a while, so it must be this intersection here. And it's still running. Oh, it's running because it's checking everything in this feed, right? And so we'll want to kind of scope things down more. To get it to go faster, right? So let me just check. So we have filter, right? Because the intersection is basically saying, okay, so it's taking the check feed and against, and it's literally checking. So there's like 200 episodes per feed. So while the check is only these episodes, it's running through and it's checking it in everything that's against. So if we shorten it, key error. In the print, did it just not find anything? For episode print. Wait, what is that coming from? That's interesting. All right. Well, so let's create a method here. Filter third week March. And so def, we'll say feed, return a feed. Okay. And then basically we're just going to take this up here, say return, move that over. Not there. Okay, that's great. And now instead of this line, we will say filter 3rd week March LAF feed. And then here we'll say other feed, and we'll go filter 3rd week March. Put that in there. And now it should go significantly faster, but I guess still fail on the same issue. Oh. I'm gonna cut that off. I need to, or no, so it's still other feed, parser. Wait, why did this say, now it's looking at Libertard and Friends Network? Oh, because I didn't change this to use feed. That makes sense. So now this should hopefully go very quick, but it still fails. Why does it fail? So let's say, oh. And of course it's the same thing. Episodes. All right, cool. So we found the one episode. Right, so we said, okay, get this week's all the episodes, grab another feed, see if you can find it. So now we have, now basically what we can do is we can set, now the other thing we'd have to do though is we'd have to, so we have the intersection, and the intersection is just the episode on this one, right? But if we wanted to get information from this other one, depending on exactly what information we want, we would have to, kind of find it again. So we might need to add kind of more stuff into the filtering or update it in some way. But basically, right now we can kind of get this, grab this information, and we can do the stuff for the tweet. So let's commit this. And we'll say git commit updated prototype with what do we do? We update the prototype with to compare feeds. Okay. Now what we need to do, so the next thing that we have is to prototype write the Twitter prototype write to the Twitter via an API. But we also don't necessarily know what we want to write yet, right? So now we have to use, so this is the feed parser, this information comes in. We now need to decide like how we kind of want to filter stuff, what the information is going to kind of look like, and we need to kind of design all of that. So we kind of have to figure out, okay, do we want to do that next, or do we want to just hop into the prototyping of things, of the Twitter API, and then kind of design what we want to kind of write out there. So we'll figure that out next time, and we'll come up with a game plan for the next few episodes. So let's tag this for an episode 31. So cool. Well, have a good game plan for the next time. So until then, see you.